So, guys, episode 8 of Ping Pong Girl, and boy, it was intense as it was. We kick things off with the episode doubles, which means we all know for a fact that Hakuro Senpai, the girl with the cover Kakashi face look, is, is down and she's out. So now the series is the 2-0. While that match was intense, it showed a lot of effort to the character's development of the important value of teamwork. Yes, doubles teamwork. There you go. When it comes to sports shows and 2-on-2, you know that it's gonna be bound to have teamwork and a little bit of chemistry. Even if you have rivals that's gonna work together, or family-related people that works together, but best friends who know each other for a long time working together, and that's what this episode was. Now, highlights. Let me say it. Hakuro Senpai, she was on a point. She tied the series 2-2. But then Pendulum Girl, who's the one that's swaying like this, obviously know her style. And above all, she literally just won the whole match on a landslide. But during that match, Hakuro Senpai is my favorite because she said payback's a bitch. How often in this show of Ping Pong Girl do we actually hear someone payback's a bitch? Or curse or whatever, but she actually said it. And even though the series was intense, which I want to see more of that episode, but it was mostly about Booby Senpai and the captain herself. So I can't be wrong about this. But anyway, Hakuro Senpai lost. I feel bad for her, but the series is 2-0. Now, in episode 8, they show two of the most important characters again, Booby Senpai and the captain, which the girl that doesn't keep her eyes closed, and you could rarely see her open her eyes. But in this episode, we actually can see more and more of her eyes so wide that we actually see how she really is awesome. And she up against the two people that we all know that we also, one is just kind of got the eye, like the Sharingan eye. It's not a joke. I mean, she did this kind of Naruto thing on her face like this, and she has this eye thing like some Code Geass crap. I know it's contact lens, but come on, how can contact lenses be so flashy blue? It's just, what the hell? But it's the animation, I don't know. But the eye, she did like the whole Naruto thing, and she did like the false Sharingan eye, like look into my eyes. I'm like, what the fuck? And her partner, she's just like a little gerbil, like eating that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? She don't. But anyway, as the match goes on, we noticed that there were some injuries, like the captain, while she was playing, she hurt her ankle. And Booby Senpai is a little bit concerned about her, but that's how it is when it comes to teamwork. You're concerned about your players. You don't want them to be out. You don't want them to get hurt. That's basic. I understand. But you're up against the two people that's in the Nationals, and both of them have a giant Attack on Titan wall. Yes, I'm not joking. It's a giant Attack on Titan wall. I mean, if you look at the animation, how they're trying to beat those two are like the ultimate defense. You got one girl who's riding on a little hamster wheel, and you got one girl whose face is on a giant freaking wall, like literally the face on a wall, and that's like the ultimate defense. This is Attack on Titan all over again. Why does every show, no matter what, happens to have Attack on Titan reference? Because season 2 coming. But anyway, seeing Booby Senpai and the captain, they really demonstrate just how important their friendship was and how the match was going on. They defeated the two. Now the series is 2-1. So here's the story in a nutshell. You think after episode 8, the way I see it goes, we're bound to see a tie between. We're bound to see a tie. Aguri Senpai is gonna beat the captain. Now it's 2-2, and then all of a sudden, Kiori and the creepy deaf green hair girl they're gonna face off. And I'm scared right now because I got a feeling Kiori is probably gonna lose this match, 3-2, or probably beat them. But let's just pray for Kiori's sake that she beats that green death girl. That's the way I see it. But next week, the match we've been waiting for. Captain versus captain. No, not the black hair girl. I'm talking about Aguri versus the captain of the National Club. Versus the girl with the red hair. But who cares? Captain versus leader. So next week, let's get it.